Hello, friends. Hello. We're going to be working on a dungeon today. We've got probably about an hour to work. We're on Bunchasquares, which is an SMP that I haven't really created content around. I started a video and then it didn't go anywhere. So you may run into that at some point. The official video of me joining. But for now, I'm just going to be streaming. We're on this really pretty hill here, and we're going to be building a dungeon. So, honestly, I haven't planned for this super well yet. So most of what we're doing right now is, because I just wanted to get immediately into the dungeon making. I honestly have very terrible, like armor and stuff. Not good. I don't have a good setup. I don't have a house. I don't have anything like that. We're just building a dungeon, and this is all I have to my name. So we've got a lot to get to work on this, but I'm not worrying about early game stuff that much. I'm just going straight to the dungeon making and figuring out what that looks like. And right now, what the goal is to make this area look better. I'm going for Twilight Princess vibes, so that's what we're going to be looking at. Need to edit this because it's way too big. Not one. We'll go two. There we go. We'll probably get to some PvP later, but this is what we've got for now. Why is there no sound? We're gonna fix that. I think I muted my computer. Sorry for temporary technical difficulties. We're gonna work on fixing this. I forgot to set up ahead of time my sound system because my sound's a little whack. So we're gonna fix this real quick. Okay, we should hear things now. Nope. Do I have my... Ah, that would explain it. There we go. Like, why am I not hearing noises? Alright, so I have some plans that I've been thinking of what I'm wanting to do. First things first, I'm clearing out this birch forest. I don't know if I'm going to end up having a forest here in the long run or not. I probably will. But I want to clear out the space so that way I have the space to build whatever I want to build first. And I'm going to have to figure out how to plant normal trees, because there's a plugin on the server that makes it so when you plant a tree, it grows weird. It doesn't look like a vanilla tree. And it throws me for a loop. I prefer the vanilla trees. But I think you have to, like, plant moss under it or something, which I do not have right now, so we'll have to get some. But if you look over here, I'm really liking the like, jump between different biome types. Like, every direction you look, there's a different kind of biome. Which I think is really fun. It just so happened, I was looking at the map. So for anybody who wants to see, there is a dynamap, I think, for this. Or something like that. I don't know if it's actually the website of Dynamap. I don't remember. But there is one. I can put it in the description after this is... I could probably put it in the description now, actually. We're gonna do that. Because y'all deserve to see this. I could also just shove it in chat. We're gonna shove it in chat. If it decides to load, we'll see. I think it's probably not actually a Dynamap. It's something else. But I'm not sure. I'll have to pull it up. Give me a moment. Okay. Oh! It says dynamic map. So, slightly different. But here you go. Y'all can look at that. It should be in chat. I'll also put it in the description if I remember. So, I guess if you're watching this late, you'll know whether or not you'll know whether or not I put it in the description or not, which we'll find out what happens there, but that's good. I've also, so because I'm wanting it to be very, like, Twilight Princess-esque, I was thinking of pulling the taiga biome over there down a little bit, but the problem is, once again, that I can't plant trees in a way that looks normal at the moment because I don't have any moss. I could probably get some from the shopping district because I joined this series very late, so there is a shopping district over in that direction. But I do not have money, so I don't have that as a easy option right now. I could probably do some mining. Mining would probably be smart, but mining's also incredibly boring to watch, so I'm not going to bore you with that right now, especially my style of mining. What the heck? Why are you floating, my guy? No. No floating trees. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. I really love this area because I love how I guess it's very hilly, and I think that looks really cool. So we're gonna see. I think I'm the only person online right now. Oh, I should probably tell people that I am online. See, these are the things that you don't see. It's just like, oh yeah, you're just watching random people do whatever, and you forget that there's like behind the scenes crap. Also, for those who might be wondering, because I didn't know this until much later, the tab list, the number by the Wi-Fi connection, is actually how many times you've died. So I've already died 14 times due to trying to make a video, and it didn't work, and then just stupid deaths. I think I've died to zombies way too many times. But those are just the things that happen on servers like this. It just happens. You just gotta get used to it. Oh, and there it goes. There is the axe. I was not paying attention to weapon durability. Alright, so got a little bit of a clearer area. I'm gonna clear out a few more of these trees, I think, and then we can start designing it. So I'm not sure fully what I'm wanting this to look like, but I want it to be, like I said in the description, I'm wanting it to be heavily Zelda inspired, so like Zelda dungeons, and then also, for those of you who know Hermitcraft, Tango Tech on Hermitcraft built a dungeon-esque thing based off of a board game that I happen to have, called, oh, I grabbed the wrong thing, called Decked Out, and it's a massive source of inspiration for this. So, outside of that, I'm actually also trying to base it off of escape rooms, particularly Minecraft escape rooms. We do have iron. I just was blind for a second there. And that is because the puzzles. I thought there was a creeper for a second. My goodness. Sorry. Yeah. So that's because my brain. It's killing me, guys. It's killing me. Yeah. So I really like the way that they run because they require you to think really hard, and I like when things make you think. So the plan for this dungeon is it's supposed to make you think. Like, the puzzles are supposed to be difficult. So if any of you have like puzzle suggestions or like things that you found interesting in the past when it comes to whatever about it, that would definitely be something to look into. Like, if you have any suggestions, I am down to hear about it. Sorry about that. Okay. We're doing fine now. So yeah, so we're gonna pull out these trees here, and then I think what I'm trying to figure out right now is the entrance. So most of the dungeon I'm planning to have be underground, but I think it would also be really cool if we have some elements of the dungeon that pops out of the ground. So just like redstone and stuff that will either pop you out of the ground or something like that. I'm not sure what the build is supposed to be like. But for those of you who know, what I'm kind of thinking for inspiration for this is the Temple of Time from Twilight Princess. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up. It is basically ruins. It is ruins of it feels kind of like a castle, but it's not quite. Maybe a cathedral. And it's completely ruined, and it's surrounded by trees. That building is kind of the vibe I'm wanting to go for, but I'm not sure exactly what it looks like. I'm not sure how much I want to lean into the cathedral vibe versus the ruined vibe. I'm still trying to figure that out a little bit, but I am thinking some sort of white cathedral-esque, or at least light cathedral. I'm not sure if it's going to be white or if it's going to be like a light gray. And then I want, as you go down, like, into the ground, then I want to base something off of a different Zelda game, for those of you who know. Skyward Sword. I really should have gotten pictures of these to show you guys, but I don't have any right now, so maybe Editor Me will add stuff later, if that's even a thing I can do. I'm still figuring out the whole YouTube streaming thing. But I don't have any pictures right now, so I can't show you. So you'll have to look things up if you want to see what it looks like. But in a Skyward Sword build that also I'm taking some inspiration from, called, what is it, the Ancient Cistern, I think? The farther down you go, the build itself changes color schemes. So it goes from being like light, and in that game it is more sandstone colored. In general, the major color is that the sandstone dusty feel. So it has that, and then it kind of goes and it gets corrupted as it goes almost. And then when you get down to the basement, spoilers for that dungeon, I guess. Sorry. It has a completely different vibe. And that's kind of what I'm wanting here, is I'm wanting it to, the farther into the dungeon you get, the dungeon starts to change. And the feel changes with it as the difficulty goes along, is kind of what I'm wanting to do. But I don't want it to be like, oh, this room is this themed, and this room is this themed, and this room... I don't really want that. I want the whole thing to be consistent about its theme. But I also want, as you go, it to start changing. And then there'll be, like, some other things that I think would be fun is if we have different aspects of it that are like, oh, this room got weathered by... or it got... a giant tree grew into... like, we have giant tree roots growing into it or something like that. Except I'm not sure I want to build a giant tree. Because that's exhausting. Or another thing could be like, oh, this room, a river cut through it, or something like that. Or the farther down we go, maybe we run into a lava river instead of a normal river, something like that. So you'll have rooms that are affected by different elements or have different things going on in them, but I want it to feel like there's also a vibe that is continuous throughout the whole thing. So that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out right now. As for this, I'm thinking I'm wanting to terraform this hill a little, so that way it can play with that. And also, I'm not sure I want this cave open, because it's... I have a feeling we're going to be building right here. And then this hill, I'm a little worried about this hill, because I'm wanting it to still give... I always worry when I'm terraforming, because I need to terraform this right now. To bring down blocks. Because when you bring down blocks, just 3 blocks can make something feel so much shorter. And I don't want this to feel shorter. I want it to still feel really tall and elegant. And 3 blocks can do a lot for making something feel tall. So that's why I'm like, I'm not sure I should bring down this hill here. Oh, there we go. There's my mouse. Sorry in advance anytime that happens. That is because my mouse has problems. I need to get a new one. Also, I'd like to learn how to butterfly click, and I can't with the one I have currently. Or drag click. I'd like to learn all the clicks. I may know how to do building really well. I'm very good at building. But, dude, I like PvP and speed bridging, and I want to try speed running. Like, all of those stuff gets me super excited, too. I like Minecraft, man. I just really like Minecraft. I love all elements of Minecraft, even if I suck at them. Like, I'd love to get into speedrunning. Do I know how to do that? Absolutely not. But I could probably learn at some point. I would really love to learn at some point, but I do not know how to do that yet. So I'm trying to get a vibe here for if I can take down those blocks or not. But if you pay attention here, like that's 3 blocks. If this hill ended at the stone part, you could see over that. It wouldn't feel tall. The fact that it has those 3 blocks there is what makes it feel tall. The fact that the hill doesn't just end here and you just go on straight makes it feel tall. 3 blocks does a lot for making something feel tall. And generally what I've done is when I have to have a short amount of space that I'm trying to make feel tall, I always cut things off in like 2 to 3 block increments. I never let there be 1 by 1, because if you do 1 by 1, it feels like stairs. And it doesn't make it feel tall. So 2s and 3s of blocks, just straight 2 and straight 3 blocks, in the long run, it's what makes your terraforming look tall, like it's a cliffside, rather than a hill that you can just run over, right? If you want something to feel like rolling hills, smooth that baby out. But if you're wanting it to feel like a cliff, you want those 2s and those 3s at a time, and the more you can do that, the better it's gonna look. But you don't need a lot more than 2 or 3 for it to feel tall. But as you can see over there, that feels like a hill, even though that one's significantly shorter than both of these. This one feels like it's probably got some cliff sides, that it's probably tall, that it has some depth to it. It doesn't just feel like rolling hills, because you could see the dirt under. Oh gosh. You can see the dirt underneath the grass. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, great. It's night. So yeah, that's like genuinely important, very important. I need to figure out how the heck to get out of here. Another thing that's really useful for that is for parkour. I really love parkour. I may not be the best at like the really advanced moves, but I'm pretty good at being able to jump from place to place without, dying. Because I play this game very riskily, which is why I already have died 14 times. Oh. There's a hole in the ground. That would kill me. But if you have your hills at 2s and 3s, monsters can't climb it, players can't climb it. It lets you do a lot more fun things. Also, I'm not sure. That is a baby zombie. But the animation mod that people use, I'm using it as well, to try to make it more interesting. Dude, it looks so bad. His limbs. What happened to your limbs, my guy? What happened to you? Like, compare this to the zombie behind it. Let me run around this hill for a second so I can actually see. Okay, see this zombie? This is a normal zombie. Right? Whatever the heck that was earlier was not normal. It was very strange. Also, yeah, this is why I need to light up this area. There's so many mobs. But I think that's also the difficulty we're playing on, and I have very bad luck when it comes to mobs. So, it doesn't surprise me much. Let's see if we're far enough away. We are! Kind of curious when I do that. Can the monsters see me behind the wall or not? It kind of looks like they didn't. That's interesting. Huh. Anyway, so I think we will be fine if we want to terraform the top of this hill. Ah, crap, I turned on cinematic mode. So I'm not wanting to terraform it much. I probably want to bring this up a little bit, but this top layer definitely needs to go. Ugh, keep running out of food. Also, at some point, it would probably be smart to get more animals. We got pigs and chickens, and that's it. I mean, not ideal. Not the greatest. Not terrible either, though. Also, for those who might be wondering, the server is it's a chill server. So, there's no real fighting, there's no real anything like that. It's just a chill, play, have fun with your friends style server. So, you could probably guess that by the fact that I'm building a Zelda dungeon. People don't generally build Zelda dungeons in servers where everything will get blown up. I mean, I would, but I don't think most people do that. But yeah, no, this is a pretty chill server. So let's terraform the top of this hill here. So, when it comes to YouTube, this is stuff I've been wanting to tell somebody, you guys, for a while. Yep, saw that coming. But that's why we have iron that we just smelted. What to expect for my YouTube channel. So, for those of you who have been, paying attention recently, I've been pretty inactive. Which, you know, every YouTuber has moments where they're inactive and then everybody's like, no, did they quit? No. Or they're just like, I saw it coming. That person wasn't gonna last. I'm not either. I'm not either of those things. I got burnt out because I took things too seriously. Oh, gosh. What the heck did I just do? What the heck did I just do? How did I get 55 sticks? Okay. Whoops. That was a mistake. Well, we have a lot of sticks now. Oh, maybe those came from trees. I don't know, man. I thought there was only one stick there. Alright, well, I'm going to turn off that texture pack, actually. Oh, also, here are texture packs. Yeah, this one is not working. It needs to be updated. Because it's making the zombies look weird. But every time I see the baby zombies, it just makes me laugh. So I'm leaving it on because I think it's hilarious. There we go. There's normal grass. Wow, this area looks so much different with it. I still love it, though. Ow. It also makes that feel significantly taller. So cool. Alright, actually we're turning it back on. It's kind of fun to see the difference though. It's not the best grass resource pack. I've seen many that are better. But it works. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something of value. So interesting. Crap, brain, work for you, man. Oh yeah, so about, like my schedule and stuff like that. So I got burnt out pretty bad, which is why I was gone for a while. I'm back, but I'm going to be primarily streaming for a bit. And that's because what I realized is I really hate editing. Like, really hate editing. And I think that's because I don't know how to do it very well yet. Rather than I will always hate editing. I think I just hated the style of editing I was doing. So, when I was, for those of you who know, when I was doing Thieves and Guardians videos, because I think I released 3 of them. I was trying to edit more than that. First off, the videos sucked. They were terrible. I knew they were terrible when I was making them. And I also knew I didn't want to put in the time and effort to try to fix it because I was exhausted. I hated it. I didn't enjoy the only time I enjoyed that server was when I was playing it, and even then it wasn't my favorite. And that was because I'm bad at PvP right now. I won't be forever. I will get better, and I will get to the point where I'm good. But right now, and you can also see this from the other streams that I've done recently, of me just playing, I'm not very good. That's not that I can't be good, or that I won't be good, and that is just that I don't have that skill yet. I will gain that skill. I know I'm going to gain that skill, because I'm going to keep playing until I do. But right now, I don't have that skill, and right now, I'm really struggling to learn that skill. I have people who are trying to teach it to me, trying to teach me PvP, and it's just hard. It's a really hard thing for me to learn. There are aspects of it that I catch on to. A lot of the logical stuff make a lot of sense to me because my brain, while being very creative, is also very analytical at the same time, and I love analytical stuff. That's why I'm building this dungeons, because I love puzzles, right? My brain has a major analytical side to it. But because of that, I just didn't have fun at all. It sucked. It really, really sucked. Because that server was one where so when Void and I were making that server, we set it up hoping that it would randomly set up teams in a very balanced way. But it didn't. All of the PvP experts, all of the people who were the best at PvP were on the same team. And they enjoyed being on that team. And I understand why. To be completely honest, I feel like in a different circumstance... Oh, I need to make another one. In a different circumstance, I think I would have really loved that server. But, because by the end of the server, we had enough people drop partway through that by the end, the only people that were playing on my team was just me and Void, and both of us are incredibly bad at PvP. I was teaching Void the basics of how that worked. I was the teacher in that circumstance, and I'm bad at the game. All I have is basic knowledge that I've gotten from, a few of the players in it helping me, right? Primarily people like Sunny, for those of you who know who I'm talking about. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, Thieves and Guardians was a cops and robbers server that was PvP focused. That was not intentional. That's just how it ended up being, and I did not enjoy it. I ran it with my friends Fallen Void, and it did not go well. It was very fun. It was really fun to play, but what we realized is that Void was playing for lore. Everybody else was not. There was quite a bit of lore that happened, because a lot of the people who were playing were people who enjoyed lore. And were in those spheres of Minecraft. So we definitely had some serious lore in it, especially Void, but it just didn't work. That style of gameplay didn't work well with the lore. I wasn't happy with it. My editing was really bad because I didn't enjoy the series. I didn't feel inspired by the series. There were points where I felt like, oh, this would make a good edit, a good edit is a great way to put that, but this would make a good point in a video, but the rest of the video is bad, right? Just because I have one scene that I might be able to do crap with doesn't mean that it's good. And I really didn't enjoy it. I really, really did not enjoy it. So what I ended up doing instead is, I dropped it. I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm not paying attention to this. I'm taking a break. And there was a bunch of other things as well that came in to that, but I didn't enjoy it. And that was a me problem, right? So it was one of those things where it's like, why am I editing this if I'm not having fun with it to begin with? Okay, I think this is looking significantly better. I think we can start probably rounding off edges a little. Let's sleep. But yeah, so that's why I'm not doing that anymore. It was a really good experience, and I learned a lot. But it's one of those things where you go, okay, I've learned from this, move on. Right? So that's what that is. I need to eat. So I'm trying to come at Minecraft from a different perspective for now. Primarily one where I'm not an admin. Because I'm usually admin. In pretty much everything that I do, I'm an admin. Oh, I need another shovel. That's just the place I frequently get put into because it's convenient and I know how to do it well. But I think I'm needing to take a step back and go, okay, how the heck does being a player work? I need to remember why I enjoy this game and show you guys why I enjoy this game, because there's no point in you watching me if I'm not having fun, right? Nobody would want to watch me do something that's not enjoyable for me. And so I'm doing different things. I'm trying different things. I'm going to try building this dungeon. I really want to emphasize the puzzle aspect of it, as I mentioned earlier. And I'm also trying, or at least planning to try, goodness gracious, my brain. Oh, I just noticed people are commenting. Hello. I have no idea who is watching. Hello, I didn't see chat. Sorry. Anyway. So, yeah, that's that. I'm gonna read what you just said. Best point to overcome PvP disadvantage could be to work on the inside with Void. If you were allowed to surrender. Nope, we weren't. That's not how that worked, unfortunately. It was basic cops and robbers. It did not work out well. It didn't work out well. But that's something you learn, right? And I did learn a lot. And I think at some point I would love to do another PvP server, but I just need to be better at fighting. And oddly enough, the other thing that I was struggling with was manipulation. Because in games like that, you have to manipulate people if you're bad. That's the only way you don't die. And I was bad at that. Mostly because I got the wrong people angry. Don't get me wrong, it was a fun server. It was just not my style. So what I'm doing right now is, like I said, this, and then, I'm also wanting to basically try everything. And I have no idea how to try everything or what to do here. Yeah, brain just died on me again. Sorry about that. But yeah, so I'm basically trying to figure out how to try various different things. The major thing that I'm wanting to work on right now is actually self-confidence, oddly enough. I have a problem where I judge myself too harshly. Okay, we're gonna fill this hole over here. I judge myself too harshly, and I always assume other people are judging me for the things I'm interested in. So, like, this channel, in general, is something that I feel judged for a lot, actually. And it's something where I realized, okay, why am I doing this? And it's not easy to just say, well, alright, Birdie, shut up. Stop being upset that other people don't enjoy the fact that you want to be a YouTuber. Just get on with your life. Just do it anyway or whatever. But the thing is, my brain does not want me to do that. I get stuck in this loop of, but these people think that I suck because I'm not doing other things with my life. And that's not a good feeling. It really is bad. And I try to go, okay, well, I don't care, right? It's the natural response. Just say, okay, I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. And I am doing it anyway. But, man, being judged is painful, dude. Especially when it's by people that you really trust. And that's the hardest part, is I feel judged by a lot of the people I trust. And I don't even know if that's accurate. Like, I don't know if I'm making this crap up. I don't know if these people actually think these things. Some of them, I know for sure do. But, like, it's so frustrating, man. And so that makes it also harder with, like, all the other things. It's like, oh yeah, let's be happy YouTubers. Wait, no. No, people think that that's stupid, actually. And so, when you're fighting that, and also, this stuff is hard. It's hard? What? You're just playing Minecraft? No, it's hard. This is hard, dude. Trying to be entertaining is not the easiest thing in the world. And I don't know if I'm doing a good job right now, so... Bro, it's rough. It's rough. And that's what I'm dealing with right now, is I'm trying to deal with both that pressure of, hey, what the crap are you doing with your life? And also follow what I want to do, and also my brain. I've got ADHD, man, and ADHD definitely makes that hard. Like, it's... The distractions are everywhere, and they would all rather me just watch other people's YouTube videos rather than make my own. Which is very annoying. I'm sure some of you can relate to this. But yeah, very annoying concept. Okay, so now that I'm trying to feel, I think we could use... I'm trying to, like, mentally math out where we're going with this, because the building and construction of a dungeon, as mentioned earlier, is a tricky one. Oh, there it goes. Thought so. Especially since you need a lot of space. So what I'm thinking of right now is how both okay, what the crap is this thing gonna look like, but also what space, because most of this is gonna be underground. And with that, I'm gonna put away the shovel, not the shovel, the shield. It's making this difficult. So the thing I'm thinking about right now is, goodness gracious, my brain. The thing I'm thinking of right now is mostly how am I gonna excavate that space, because I don't have very good tools at the moment, so things are gonna take forever. So I'm kind of wondering if I want to make, like, a creeper farm or something like that, so we can use gunpowder or maybe moss, because moss is really good at mining, especially if you have, like, an upgraded hoe. Then it mines really, really fast. And I have a feeling moss is going to be a block I use quite a bit, because I really enjoy that, the green vibe. Green is my favorite color. I'm going to use it absolutely everywhere for this thing. But yeah, so I'm kind of thinking that through. How am I going to use this space? I think that cave is going to be really helpful. I also need to figure out design layout. Dude, there's so much to think about, bro. It's annoyingly complex. Yeah, it's annoyingly complicated. Sorry. Just doing math to try to get the creeper out of the way. Because I do not really want creeper to blow up what I've been building. Oh, hey, bee. You're cute. I also love it that I keep accidentally placing the blocks in absolutely the wrong place. Hey, dude. Hey! Creeper got distracted. We love that. Alright. Anyway, with what I was saying, because I've jumped to, like, 8 different ships of conversation. what I was trying to get, like, the point I was trying to get across is that I am changing content, and I am fully planning to, I'm fully planning to be 100% back. So, I'm trying to figure out a schedule so that way you guys can show up consistently, and, it will be easier to watch everything as it goes down. Okay, until I wrap my head around everything said, what are the steps to lead to building a creeper farm, etc.? Okay, let me try to wrap my head around what you just asked. Because my brain is not wanting to process that sentence. I'm wanting to build a creeper farm because if I can get TNT, so I'd need to collect a bunch of sand as well. But if I can get TNT, that would help me excavate the dungeon that I'm building. Thanks for asking. Oh, we need to sleep. Sorry, I tangent a lot. Once again, gonna blame, okay, we're gonna B-dubs this. Once again, you can blame, ADHD for that one. Yeah, so, where, do we have more dirt? I am going down the plants. Not much. Okay, we're gonna need to get more dirt. So yeah, we'd need a creeper farm to get TNT. When it comes to the steps, I have no idea how to make a creeper farm, so I would be watching a tutorial. But probably something along the lines of just, I believe there are specific mob farms that you can do to get creepers. But they have something to do with cats, so I'd need to also get cats. But I am not working on that at the moment. I am currently covering this, so that's something I need to do, but I'm not doing yet. Thanks for the question. What was I saying? Oh yeah, when it comes to content, the plan of what I'm going to do for a bit is I'm going to stream as consistently as I can, and then if I feel like those streams have something to build on, or something major happens in them, then what my plan is I'm going to then use that, I'm going to then use that stream footage to probably make videos off of, but for now, it's basically just, hey, let's just stream because we can. I think we're going to pull this layer down again, which sucks, because that's, once again, lowering our, hill, making it shorter. Which I do not enjoy doing, but I need the dirt, and also I want you to be able to see the build. So I'm a little, I'm wondering if maybe actually that's a bad idea. I really don't want to pull this over. We're gonna, okay, I'm gonna leave that there because that looks decent. Sorry about my mouse. Is this, I don't think that's a thunderstorm, so I don't think we can sleep through it right now. We're gonna have to look. Video made from streams, classic format. Yeah, it's one I've never done before, actually. I've never made videos from streams. I've always, like, planned them ahead of time. And I'm wondering if that's part of the reason why I hate them so much. And also, I guess I have the unfortunate stigma a lot of people deal with of like the Mr. Beastification, I think is what it's called, where you feel like you need to make videos that are as engaging as Mr. Beast videos, and what I'm realizing is I really hate editing that way. Oh, hey, Linky. Yeah, no, I really, really, really hate editing that way. It sucks. It really sucks, man. So, I don't like the editing style where you feel like it's just constant, hey, look at this thing, I'm gonna yell at your face until you pay attention, or I need to constantly drop another massive thing or massive bomb of information, otherwise you're gonna click off my video. Like, that is exhausting for me. I hate editing things like that. And because I have that, like, mental block saying that's how YouTube works, Birdie. You gotta figure this out. It makes things really annoying. So I think that's also part of the reason why I haven't been enjoying it, is because I feel like I need to do that. And what I'm realizing is that's stupid. I don't need to do that. But there's still that part of my brain that's like, but your content is bad. I'm like, is it really? Is it really that bad? Yes, it is. But that's more of due to lack of practice and skill, because I don't have a lot of experience, right? And I feel like that's more of what I should be blaming rather than the whole, but it doesn't look like every other YouTube video out there. That's probably a good thing, that it doesn't look like every other YouTube video out there. But that's why I'm taking a break from planning them and just doing streams for now. Is so that way it's more chill, I can just enjoy the process, and then if I get an idea that gets me excited, then I'll work on it. I'm gonna have to chop down this tree. We can make it float for a minute. We'll just get more birch to make it look like it's not floating. Really annoying thing about needing dirt and living on a hill covered in dirt, but also not wanting it to get shorter. How do we balance both of them? Very annoying. This place is gonna look nothing like it looked like when I first found it. Now I gotta go find two birch logs so those trees stop floating. The rain is driving me nuts. And I don't even think I have my rain sounds on. Yeah. Okay, I do have some rain sounds on, not that I can hear it. Oh, I already had birch on me? Shame. Shame to myself. Also, it's insane how little a stack of blocks is. Seriously, like, just that tiny bit that I was doing right there was 30 blocks? What the heck, man? It's a lot. Oh, naturally, I placed it to the wrong block to the side. I need to figure out what block palette I'm going to use for this thing. I have no idea yet. I'm just like looking around and going, ah, yes, birch trees. It should match the birch trees. No, thank you, skeleton. I would prefer if you didn't, actually. Like, I put in like 5 stacks into this hole. What the heck? Why do blocks not go very far? It's very annoying. Gosh dang it. Oh, we have another stack of dirt. That's not gonna go anywhere. Should probably farm this. Should probably also plant more than just, you know, this. The reason that I'm planting wheat is just so I can get a cow eventually. But I don't even know where a cow is. This is what I get for being late on a server. Like, everybody else has already figured out their crap, and I'm just like, hey! Hi, I guess. I exist. Oh, oops, I accidentally took a screenshot. Yep, we're still the only ones online. Wasn't sure if I missed something. There's some insane builds here, though. Like, seriously, I'll probably stop for a second to show you some. Like, spawn looks awesome. It looks so cool. There's somebody who's building over here who, I don't even know what they're building, dude. I don't even know who it is, actually. I tried contacting people and like, hey, so who lives near me? And then nobody responded. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll find out later. I also wrote a note to my other neighbor who doesn't live over here because I didn't have enough leather to make another book to go, hey, hi, I'm your neighbor. Let me see if I can see it. Okay, apparently not. Apparently we can't see it. So I'm just gonna run over to the other one. It's actually probably a good thing. That means I'm not encroaching on their space. It's so hard to tell on this server who lives where and what they're doing. It is incredibly difficult. Like, I don't know, man. It's so hard. Hey, donkey. But yeah, over here, I think, like, there's a build. Also, these are the weird custom trees I was mentioning earlier, where when you plant a tree, they don't grow as normal trees. They grow as, like, whatever the heck that is. It throws me off so bad. Oh, okay, those are the remnants of a ruined portal. No, that's not what I'm wanting. I need to see farther. Okay, apparently I'm not going to see farther because I have maxed sight. So there's the build over there, if you want to look at it. This is the person that I did leave a note to. I thought the other house was closer than it was, and I don't really want to walk that far. So we're gonna go to this one. I thought I saw somebody saying something about mic quality, and I was like, oh crap, did my mic die? But I was wrong. So there's like a build. Somebody's building something here. Do I have a water bucket on me? No, I do not. I am not gonna risk that because I do not have full health. But there's a sheep here. So, this person's base, I don't know who this is, what they're doing, but it looks so cool. Like, I'm very excited to see what they do with it. I don't know if they've done anything in a minute, because I'm pretty sure this is fairly old, but this is the note I left. I don't think they've logged on since I left the note, but, like, this is awesome! And it's not even done. I'm very excited to see where to go. Like, what is this? Dude, it's so cool. And it's not even complicated yet. And then if we go a little farther to shopping district, which I really need diamonds for. I probably need to build a shop because in every online server I've done, I've always been like, "Oh yeah, shopping district, to buy stuff from shops," and then I never get a shop myself. There's no way that you're to blame for you being far behind everyone else on the server. Like others speedrun, leave other people behind. I actually am to blame on this one, and that is because this server started months before I joined. So it's just based off of timing. It's not actually because everybody's speedrunning. It and has everything. I think this server did have speedrunning on it, but it's mostly just that I joined super late. But that's part of the reason why I didn't want to just build a normal base. I wanted to build something that was interactable, is so that way I can, one, drive up server activity, because as you can see, no one's online. And every time I've logged on recently, nobody's been online. But like, look at these things, dude. We've got, I don't even remember what the show is. I just forgot the name. But we've got like this thing. What the heck is this? How much time did that take? There's this build over here. It's insane. I was just invited to the server pretty late. So, and then I was invited to the server, I started playing, and then I got burnt out. So, I took a break for a while. So, it is actually more of my fault for this one. But I appreciate the comment. I don't actually mind. I think it's fine. It's just one of those things where I'm like, hey, I want to interact with people, and the server is beautiful and very dead. So, yeah. I just don't see people very much. It sounds like some people are planning on coming online a little bit more in this future, but I honestly just think the problem is time zones. I think that I just play at a time that happens to be a time other people don't play at, and that's why it feels dead for me. But yeah, this is the shopping district. I need to build a shop, because otherwise I'm just going to mine for all of the money. It's funny playing single player mode. Yes, single player with mysteries. That's exactly right. Like, that's cool. I don't know how people are doing this. The other thing is I've never really, like, when I build things, usually it's on a single player world. When I work toward things, it's usually on a single player world. So because of that, I don't know how you do things like that. How are you making, like, that looks 3D. What the heck? How? Or, like, what is this? This is such a creepy room. Like, the only person over here where I know who built something is back here. And it's because one of my friends built that. A massive tower. I got trapped in it at one point in time and it was hilarious. But I don't think I was recording it. I don't think I have the video file. I think I was trying to record it and then lost it. But yeah, there's somebody. This is somebody's base. I don't know why he decided to build the entire thing out of one color, but he did. And then we've got, like, that wasn't there last time I was over here. Where did that come from? Okay. It's like now I can't see it. Where the heck did it go? Oh, there it is. What is this? Is it a modern base of some sort? Oh gosh, my mouse is killing me. Come on. That's so cool. Bro. And it's around, like, the cottagecore stuff, too, which is kind of surprising to me. I did steal berries from over there at one point in time. But yeah, no, I've run into probably 4 people at most on this server. Also, I'm not sure where any of the... Oh, crap. Sorry. I'm not sure where any of the pale wood is in this server, because the server map is old. I heard somebody saying that there was, like, a trial world that's, like, an extra seed you can go to, but I'm like, I have no idea how the heck that works. Are you saying that there's a 3rd dimension? And there's a way I can get... What is this? What is this? Fall damage. That's fall damage. We will back out. I have no idea what that is. I've been here. This is the town hall. Oh my gosh, I heard the fire and went, crap, there's a creeper! Okay, maybe this... What is this? I thought that this was something else and now I'm confused. Wait, it is something else! What the crap? What? There's a mail office in here, I think. There was a book here once. It's not there anymore. Where did the tiny blocks come? Oh wait, actually I've run into villagers who sell tiny blocks. I know where those ones come from. I think there's a mail system over here that I never signed up for. I think. Maybe I did. So here are some of the people playing on this server with me. I think, who have I met? I have met this person. I think I've definitely met this person because I joined at the same time as this person. But they're better at releasing videos. I think I may have met that person, but probably not. Then I've also met Sheepmaster, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so the other 2 people I've met, one of which is my friend who I mentioned earlier. His name's Cloudsy, and then the other person is a person named the Sheepmaster, who I do not know their pronouns, so don't know how to address them, but neither of them have mailboxes, apparently, which is weird, because last time I checked, they did, so I'm confused. Also, apparently, I don't have a mailbox, so I guess I really can't judge. Also, there's this insane portal. Look at this! Also, where did all of the Skulk go? There was Skulk, like... What is this? What are you? What is the suspicion? I'm not gonna press it. I don't want to die. Oh, there's some Skulk. Where did the rest of the Skulk go? There was Skulk, like, corrupting everything last time I was here. What the heck? I just haven't paid attention to spawn, and now it's all different. Why is there nothing here? I thought there was stuff here last time I checked. What? Okay. I'm confused. Also, I have no idea what the crap that is, but I think it's a giant spaceship. Or it's something from Breath of the Wild. I really cannot tell. So yeah, here's spawn. Here's some of the trees that spawn weird. This building is so cute! What the heck? This building wasn't built last time I was here! Heh! Heh! It's so cool! Oh my goodness! Should we go in the employees only area? I'm gonna go in the employees only area. Okay, it's boring. Dude. Bro. This is awesome. It's awesome. I love seeing what people build. And the thing is, like, this isn't even all of it. Like, there's so many builds that are super complex and super cool, like, outside of Spawn 2, because most people don't live at Spawn. This is mostly just the shopping district, and I don't even think I've entered most of the shopping part of the shopping district, so it's insane. It's incredibly fun. But yeah, even the Nether's got some cool stuff. Including, I don't know what this is. Who are you? Okay. So we got random crap. I don't know what any of these things are, but we've got, if you like look, you can see other people's are putting their portals up here, right? So that way everybody can visit them. But yeah. The other thing is where I first wanted to live was like 200,000 blocks that direction. Isn't so different from Gremlins SMP. I haven't seen Gremlins SMP stuff, so I have no idea. But that's cool. Yeah, I don't know anything about Gremlins SMP. But that's really cool, actually. Very big metropolis. Fair. It's just super cool to explore. It's really cool to see what's going on, what people are building, and I'm excited to add to it, if that makes sense. I'm really excited to see what happens. Like, now I need to remember. Oh, I'm curious what happened, because I went to this person's base once, and it was not a lot happened here, but oh my gosh. Does anybody have a life? The answer is no. This is a server full of YouTubers. Absolutely not. This is what we get. But like, look at this! It's not even loading in! Bruh! And this guy's been talking about how he's not been active. What the heck? It's insane! How do you build this? Hopefully he uses Lightmatica, because I don't think I could do this without Lightmatica. I would die. This is a server of survival players. I need to remember where the portal was. Or I could just, walk to spawn because it's very close. But, yeah. Oh, okay, that looks like it's probably... out of curiosity, you mentioned Gremlins SMP. Does it have, does anybody record videos off of it that I could reference? To, learn? To see what you're talking about? Because it sounds cool. But, how do you do this? I recognize it's just shading, but how? What? What? The animation mod. Oh, okay, that's cool. Dude, look at this. Look at that. My goodness, bro. That was really funny. No! You don't need my seeds. I don't need to break the redstone. Dude, that Enderman really threw me for a loop. Oh, and there's no roof. I was hoping it would be something like beds. It's a good thing I have an axe so I can find out what's up here. Secrets! It's an empty room. I kind of want to put a bed here now. Or something walkable so you can walk through it. Maybe just an item frame. But I think that would be hilarious. What is back here? It's a toilet! I forgot you could put ice in the nether. It's another toilet! No way! It's so cool. We've got the nether roof. Just so clever. I love seeing what people build. Makes me incredibly happy. Okay, what portal did I get in here from? Because I would like to go back. Oh, I think it was over here. Yeah, it was over here. And the dogs. Hi, pets. You guys are cute. I also love that people, like, put up signs and stuff going, hey! Wait, what's back here? Death! So I'm guessing that's just a mob farm to kill all the piglins. This was a bad idea. How the heck do I get out now? This was a very bad idea. Okay. We're gonna... No one will know. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Well, I'm glad you had somewhere to go. That's nice. Am I going in the right direction? Why the heck is there an Among Us? The wall graffiti, man. The wall graffiti is fantastic. I just love it. It's just so fun to explore. Like, how did somebody get away with a wall made out of entirely just dirt? Somebody built a store out of just dirt. Like, that's insane. Is that a water slide? What the heck? Is this a water slide? Snifferasic Park. Cute. It is a water slide! That's adorable. Oh, it has sniffers in it. That's so cute. I love it. There's so much, like, enjoyment to just find stuff. Like, especially since it's a very big server. This server is very big. Which means that even if a lot of people are inactive, you have enough people that usually you'll have somebody doing something. And it's all full of builders. Like, the entire server is full of builders. Hotel. I think this is the right way because I think I remember this strangely needle-shaped building. That reminds me of the America's Space Needle. Except I don't think it looks anything like that. It's just what I think of. Oh, the skill level here is also awesome. Gremlin SMP is run by Experience Network, who makes the most content about it. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oddly enough, the person who owns the server, I don't know if he makes any content. It's mostly other people. But there's a lot of content made on this SMP, which means I could catch up and just, what's in here? I could catch up and, like, go, oh, hey, what's going on here? Except I don't want to spend my time doing that. I'd rather just play, so we're just gonna play. If I'm watching a video, it's usually of one of the people I'm inspired by. And I haven't gotten to know anybody on the server yet. Not really. Like, I've met a few people. I have one friend. This is so cute. I love it. But most people I don't know. So, it's fun. Okay, I'm gonna risk this. I'm good at it. Okay. I just needed to prove that to myself. Oh, there's water. That's convenient. So cute. I love all the builds. Also, it's fun seeing people's skill, because I have enough skill that I can recognize skill. And that's really fun. Like, this was hard. The gradient on that roof, that was also hard. Like, my goodness. Like, there's so much skill here. And it's incredible. It's really, really fun. And it's really fun to see what everybody's doing. It's also fun to see people reference shows like this. Oh, Adventure Time! That's what this is called. It's the tree from Adventure Time. I don't know if it's exactly the same because I don't watch Adventure Time. But it makes me happy. I think the only other time I've seen somebody build the tree from Adventure Time in Minecraft was Scott, and it was a very long time ago. A very, very, very long time ago. Just so cute. I love this server. I just need to get to know people, you know? I feel like I just need to make some friends, and then I'll have a much better time, but nobody's ever not online, so that makes that difficult. But, yeah. We're gonna go back to where we're planning on building the dungeon, so we can get some stuff done. Hello, horse. Will you explode, or have you already exploded? You have already exploded! Good day. We love nodding at skeleton horses. I'm excited to see who's building this. It's also interesting because I can't ever tell if something is an abandoned project or one in progress. Which is due to that problem again. But it's just cool to see, okay, is this one, to try to figure out, is this one gonna come to fruition? Is this one just gonna stay here the rest of the server? Like, what is that gonna look like? It's really cool. I like seeing that. Oh great, it's night again. I spent the entire day exploring the spawn. I don't even think I got to the normal shopping district. Because this server is huge. It's not True Spawn either. Because True Spawn has a tavern, which is really fun. It's really fun to explore. Whee! Hello, salmon. So weird that the salmon update of different shaped fish was added to Java. It throws me off every time I play. We're gonna have to get back to my bed. So, question for you, Marty, as you've been talking in chat. Do you have any puzzles that you think would be fun to put in a Zelda-style dungeon? And how do you think it would be fun to implement them? If you have any ideas, if you don't, that's fine. And anybody else who might be watching this. Also, please share ideas. I want to know what ideas people have, because I think they're really cool. I love this. Like, it's such a small fish. Also, the swimming animation is hilarious for those two. I love these animations. They're so funny to me. I've run out of food. I'm gonna have to survive off of mushrooms again. I have so many mushrooms, it's insane. That being your, beginning of server food source is kind of hilarious. But it is definitely my beginning of server food source. Oh, we went into the dark forest. That was not intentional. So, hello, my friend. I have a sword. Timing of hitting people with swords is so hard. I am bad at comboing. I will get there. I will be better at some point in time. Whoa! I didn't know this existed! And this is where I live! I love natural generation. It's so cool. Oh, there's a creeper. No thanks. It's exactly where I live. How did I not know that exists? That's hilarious. Gonna test briefly. I'm gonna see if anybody else is planning on hopping online. Nope. Okay. I love seeing the monsters just running across the screen going, I'm gonna burn over here! Like, dude, there's nothing for you to get undercover on under here. What are you doing? What good does this do? Alright. I'm gonna finish, I guess, collecting dirt to cover this hole now. Because we're back. Well, that happened. Love that. Okay, well. Oh. I mean, that works. Not very effectively, though. I'm gonna just die here. Yay! Sorry for the darkness. There we go. That was not fast enough. I'll need a lot of torches. Yeah, I wonder if I have more. I do. Should also probably grab a sword. Otherwise, I'm literally forcing myself into a death loop. Oh, I have arrows. I can just shoot him. That is not an arrow. That is an ink sac. Surprise, surprise. Oh, there goes the spider. Oh no, there's a creeper now. Excuse me, Mr. Creeper. Please die. Here, we're gonna pop it. Oh, you moved too soon. Not a freaking baby zombie. Alright. Yay! Love baby zombies. Come on, dude. We're just gonna let this guy burn. Because I do not have the aim to kill a baby zombie on half a heart. Right. We're gonna go over here. And there we go. That worked. The usefulness of bows, I guess. Which is interesting. Usually I don't have bows in servers like these. Well, now I know that I should have them. Hey, that gave me dirt. Not enough, though. Now I'm gonna go place my stuff in a chest where I can not lose it. We've got some gunpowder, which is going to be nice for blowing things up later, but for now it's just gunpowder. Oh, I need to sort my chests so badly. And breed animals so I have a food source that is more efficient. Hello, friends. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so I'm trying to think where to start. So we've hit the point where there's enough going on here. I've done enough now that I'm still figuring out the hole because yeah, that's just how that's gonna work. No. But my next question is, first off, what area can I decimate to collect dirt? Which I'll have to ask people about. Other than that, I'm just going to have to probably terraform a little bit to collect dirt, which is annoying, but it is what it is. And then outside of that is, where do I start when it comes to the dungeon itself? So, if we look at this, I'm trying to get, as I've mentioned previously, I'm trying to get the Twilight Princess feel, because that is my favorite video game, period. I love Twilight Princess. It is the greatest. Yeah, probably we can pull this back a little. Having fence markers, that would make sense. I usually use like wool for that kind of thing. It's, I guess what I'm dealing with is less of where do I build and more of what do I start with? What do I need, right? I'm still trying to figure out that process of what the heck am I doing here? Because I've only figured it out partway. So that's why I keep like coming over here, is to try to help me figure that out. Because I'm not sure what I want it to look like on the surface yet. I know that underground it's going to be a big box, because boxes are very ockable, but I'm not sure about what I want it to look like on the surface, and like shaping wise. I know what style I want it to look like, but shaping wise that's different. There's so many little holes that need to be filled. This is what I get for having opinions about the way the ground looks. Because I gotta fix those opinions. There are quite a few sheep around here, so I could probably start getting some wool for a marker for that. That's a good idea. Haven't done it yet. I need to see what's over this hill, because I haven't been over this hill in a minute. Oh, it's more hill. No way. Who would have guessed the hill has more hill on the other side of it? That's insane. Hello, sheep. I have no idea if I already have shears, but I have more shears now. Oh, there's a dog. It would be really nice if there's like, it'd be really nice if there's a cow back here, because I've been needing one of those. Got a pigs, chickens, apparently also rabbits, but not any cows, which is slightly annoying. What? Dang. Okay. Like, what dye do you make? I don't know. What is that? Huh. I thought I saw a pillager's outpost for a second. Just look at this. This is so pretty. Like, seriously. This is all just Minecraft code, I think. I think this is all naturally generated. It's insane. Alright, we're gonna chop off the top of this hill because this hill doesn't matter. Holy cow, it's so pretty, though. Dude. Oh, look, somebody lives over there. How do you know? The cherry trees. We can get more dirt. I just love Minecraft generation. It is so pretty. And it's so happy, dude. So, with this dungeon, I've been thinking about what styles of puzzles, if that makes sense. We've got basic puzzles of, oh, the redstone says do this thing so you can open this. Okay, that's simple. That's not what I'm meaning. I will include those kind of puzzles, or like secret passageways or things like that, but I'm needing more like, is there any puzzles I can think of that are specific to like a group of people or something like that? Like, oh, I need another shovel. Yay. We're gonna run back over all of the hills, back to where the bed is. But Mainly what I'm meaning there is, like, is there something that only people who have a little bit of experience in something like, I don't know, speedrunning would think of? Or is there something that people who spend more time in creative would think of? I just want to get those different areas of thought where people just playing normally are less likely to think of it, while it's still being possible. I want them to be able to think of a solution, especially with teamwork, which I'm wanting this to be a heavily teamworkable dungeon. I want it to be something where you play with multiple people at once. But I just want to, like, trying to figure out a puzzle that is difficult enough most people won't think of it is difficult. Because you've got to think ahead of everybody else. And so it's a giant, like, mind game almost of who's gonna think of what and why. And that's hard. It's hard to do effectively. Hey guys, do you want to eat again? Why does the pig have no eyes? Mutated pig. It's somewhat difficult. The things that I've thought of, that was the easiest thing for me to think of, was for escape room people. Because escape room people they're going to be the hardest people to make things interesting for. Because they get how Minecraft works. All aspects of Minecraft that can be taken advantage of. Oh, we have leather. We can make a book. Huh. Any aspect of Minecraft that you can take advantage of, they know about it. Because it's been taken advantage of. Specifically in a puzzle to try to make it harder for them to deal with it, right? And so that's one of those things where it's like, okay, well, if you have that in mind, you gotta really think carefully. So it's not boring to those people, but also people who aren't those people can think it through, right? Because I've played just normal adventure maps, that or escape rooms, as somebody who doesn't know how to do them, but thinks they're interesting. So I know some concepts, but not many. It's almost impossible for normal people to solve the puzzles if you don't know the right stuff, right? So it's that balance that I'm dealing with here, and it's incredibly difficult, but important at the same time. We are going to put this on for now, because I don't have mending. So yeah, that's just a hard thing to figure out, is how to make that engaging for everyone. And engagement is, as YouTube itself shows, hard to do. There we go, we got more wool. Oh gosh, there's so many holes! There's holes everywhere! I'm also a little nervous when it comes to building the dungeon about the fact that I don't have an elytra. I'm definitely going to need a water bucket on me at all times. Because building anything without an elytra is very hard. Because if you fall, you're most likely going to die. Which is not ideal. It's not the most conducive to a good work environment. Board games are hard to fabricate, let alone make it possible for everyone to understand. That's exactly right. That's exactly what it is. Is you're trying to figure out a board game, and it needs to be interesting for people who are good. And also hard. Like, I want you to think. And that's difficult, right? But, like, logic puzzles are my favorite. I love things that make you think well, and I think that's why part of the reason why I like things like PvP servers is because you have to think. You have to be careful with every choice you make, because you never know if that choice is going to make you leave the server. So like life series servers, life steal, that kind of thing. And that's because every thought you're going against somebody else's intelligence. How smart is the other person? And that's kind of the vibe I'm wanting to use here, is just, you need to use your brain, otherwise you're not going to make it through. Right? You need to think outside the box, you need to make decisions that aren't the kind of decision you would normally make, right? And there's obviously things in that I can't copy. Like, no amount of building can ever create a dungeon that copies the sense of trying to hide something from another player and socially talk to that person without giving away secrets. Nothing is going, like, so you don't lose your stuff. Nothing I could make is going to use that, but if I can do something to make it so somebody who is not used to that or would not enjoy that style of gameplay typically gets to experience that kind of logical processing, even for a short period of time, that would make me happy. And that's hard, right? That's something not even I technically have experience with. I mean, I have a little bit of experience with Thieves and Guardians, which was a very similar concept. But it was a lot less hardcore than it could have been, and even then, I sucked at it. But it got me, like, that concept gets me excited. And so that's why I'm like, I want to try to pull that across. And that's difficult. It's not... Oh gosh, my mouse is killing me. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Alright, wonderful. We finally filled in the hole. It's taken us this long, but the hole is gone. Wow, that looks weird. And it is raining again, naturally. So I think at this point, what I'm gonna need to do is go out of game or go into a creative world for a little bit and design a concept of how I want this to look. So that way I can then implement it into the world itself. I probably could have been more efficient with my time, but as Minecraft goes, that's not always what happens. So, this is what we've got for now. I think we're probably gonna wrap up stream here. We've been streaming. This is the longest stream I've done in a hot minute. Most of my other streams have been 10 to 30 minutes. So, we got a pretty normal length stream here. I hope you enjoyed it. And I think I am going to wrap up and talk to you guys later. Next time I stream, I'll probably have some more materials and hopefully a plan. So, I'm most likely going to go caving, because caving is incredibly boring to do while streaming. So, I'm not going to bore you. Alright, I will see you guys later. I hope you have a good rest of your day.